In this video, I'm going to show how to fix suboccipital muscle pain in 30 seconds. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe coming to you from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. In this video, we're going to focus on the suboccipital muscles. If you're unfamiliar with them, they are a group of muscles that lie underneath the base of the skull. And when they become strained and inflamed, they can cause a lot of pain towards the top of the neck that radiates upward towards the back and the side of the head. They are a main muscle that causes tension headaches. To make getting relief easy, I'm going to show exercises that can work in as little as 30 seconds. A note, each one of these exercises works just a little bit differently. To get the best results, go through them all and use what gives you the most relief. With that being said, let's get started. So if you're dealing with a lot of pain at the base of the skull, the first thing that I would do is focus on releasing muscle tightness. Here's a really easy way to be able to do that, get quick relief, and the great part is you can do this when standing or seated. So to activate the suboccipital muscles, what we're going to do first is a head retraction. Just take two fingers, put them right on your chin, and just push your head backward like this until you feel a gentle stretch form in the back of the neck. Once you feel that, hold that position and now slightly tuck your chin towards your chest. Keep going down until you feel a really good opening stretch right at the top of the neck, right below the base of the skull. At that point, we know that we're activating the suboccipitals. From here, we're going to take our fingers, interlock them like this, and then have our thumbs pointed towards the floor. Put your hands right on the back of your head and position your thumbs right below the base of the skull. Make hooks with your thumbs and press into the muscles off to the side of the spine. Just apply enough pressure in there where it's going to be a comfortable self-massage, not causing any discomfort. From here, it's pretty straightforward. We're just going to hook into those muscles and then pull our thumbs towards our ears. As you do this, your thumbs are going to glide over the suboccipitals and it usually feels really, really good. I like to go over one spot roughly about 5 times and then I relax. See how the area feels. If it feels pretty good, no pain or discomfort, just move down a little bit and then repeat this. Great part is you can do this over the whole length of the neck, all the way towards the top of the shoulders. In fact, I would recommend doing that. Target as many muscles as you can. When you do this too, you're probably going to find that one certain spot is the pinpoint spot of tightness or achiness. Like let's say I have a big muscle knot right here on my right side. At that point, take the thumb on that side and press into that area as much as you can and then do a light circular massage for about 5 seconds. Release, see how it feels, and keep repeating this over and over again until it finally loosens up or you're not getting any more improvement. So we can take this one to the next level by adding in some neck movements. This will help open up the muscles a little bit more. So the first movement is called rotation. It's just turning to look over one side shoulder as much as you can. So turn over towards the left as much as you can because what you're going to notice is a deep opening stretch will form on the right side. And at that point, you can dig into those muscles a little bit more. So give that a try towards the left and also towards the right. Another good movement is tilting motions like this, taking your ear towards your shoulder. So as you do this, again, you're going to notice a deep opening stretch on the other side of the neck, but it's going to feel a little bit differently. So give that one a try towards the left and also towards the right. But go through as many different movements as possible, especially with the neck movements, and target the spots that need it the most. So here's a really good suboccipital muscle stretch that you can use throughout the day anytime that you need quick relief. What we're going to do is take 2 fingers, put them right on our chin. Let's start off by doing a head retraction. So it's just pushing our head straight back like this to the point where we feel a really good activation of the muscles in the neck. Once you feel that, you're going to hold that position, take the hand on the other side, and just hook the back of your head. Now it's a 2-part movement. We're going to press our head back as much as we can, and the other hand is going to scoop our head forward, drawing our chin towards our chest. As you do this, you're going to feel a really deep stretch form right at the base of the skull, and this one usually feels really, really good. Anytime that you're having a tension headache, give this one a try because you can get relief within seconds. I like to hold this one for 20 to 30 seconds, and then from there I just relax and then repeat this 3 to 5 times, and with each repetition I just build into it a little bit more. So to take this one to the next level, we can add in some neck movements to again target those muscles a little bit differently. So instead of keeping your nose right here straight ahead, what you want to do is just turn your head slightly towards one side and then you're going to repeat. What you're going to notice is it opens up the neck a little bit differently. So experiment with as many different positions going towards the left and also towards the right. You're going to find that one certain spot just hits it the best. And at that point, I would stop over that spot and throw more repetitions in until everything is nice and loose, or you're not getting any more improvement. So one of the easiest and fastest ways to get suboccipital muscle pain relief is by decompressing the neck. Decompression is a deep stretch in the neck that's going to help open up the joint spaces, but more importantly, reduce tension on the suboccipital muscles. And the great part is gravity does all the hard work. So for this method, we can use a couple different things. The first being what is called a peanut massage tool. I love these things. It's nice because it's going to have a groove right here in the middle of it that when you put this on your neck, your spine is going to sit on this, and this will really hit the muscles off to the side. And it kind of has these bumps right there, which are really going to dig into the muscles. These are pretty inexpensive. You can find them pretty much at any local sporting goods department. If you would like to get one online, I will leave a link in this video's comment section and description for a nice one. But if you don't have one laying around, what you can do is substitute it for a big can of tasty soup. I'm going to be using beef barley. So if you have a can of soup or a can of beans laying around, it's perfectly fine to use, and the nice thing is you can make lunch afterwards. So what we're going to do is start right at the edge of a bed. You can do this on a floor, but I find doing it at the edge of a bed works out a little bit easier. If you are using a can of soup, make sure to put a towel over it just like this, and just put it right over the curve of the neck. You want it pretty much supporting the whole curve of the neck. And then from there, what you're going to do is just allow your head weight to go downward towards the edge. So you kind of want to position it to the point where your head is off the edge right here and gravity is just taking it. You're just going to relax in this position because you'll feel a deep opening stretch pretty much from your shoulders all the way to the base of the skull. This one usually feels really, really good. If you would like to intensify this stretch, what you can do is take your thumb, point it right under, or put it right underneath your chin, and just gently press up like this, but only go to the point where it's a comfortable stretch. I like to hold this position for an extended period of time, at least 30 seconds, but I would work upward towards a minute or two. If you need to relax, just come back up like this. But try to do this for about 3 to 5 times, or at least 2 to 3 minutes, broken up into as many repetitions as you like. So if you would like to take this one to the next level, what you can do is add in a massage that's going to help reduce a little bit more tightness across the suboccipital. So let me show how to do this one on the peanut tool. So if you are using the peanut tool, just place it pretty much right below the base of the skull. An easy way is just to take your chin and just slowly take it towards your chest. Hold that for a second or two, and then drive your head back into the peanut tool, and then just look upward towards the ceiling. So you can kind of notice that I'm just taking my chin back and forth. This will cause that peanut tool to just massage over those muscles while at the same time decompressing it with a stretch. You can also tilt your head a little bit towards one side, so I'd like to turn just a little bit to look over one side's shoulder and then do the same thing, because you're going to notice that when you turn your head and do this, it's going to hit that side a little bit more. So give that a try towards the left and then also towards the right, but explore the whole area, throw in some neck movements, and I really hope that this gives you very quick suboccipital muscle pain relief. So let's switch gears and now focus on strengthening the suboccipital muscles. That way we can get long-lasting relief, and the great part is you can do this one right in bed, so there's no excuses not to do this one. We're going to start on our stomach, and we're going to slide forward to the point where our shoulders and head are off the edge. What we want to do first is just draw our chin towards our chest until we feel a light stretch form in the neck. Once we feel that, we're going to hold this and now drive the back of our head straight upward towards the ceiling. At this point, you should feel a deep activation of the muscles throughout the neck, but more importantly, right across the base of the skull. You want to hold this one comfortably for about 3 to 5 seconds, and then you're going to relax. And then repeat this 5 to 10 times, and with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. If it feels like you have a little bit more energy, challenge yourself by throwing in another set or 2. So to take this one to the next level, let's add in some more movements, target some more muscles. So the first thing that I like to do is throw in rotation. Again, it's that movement of looking over one side shoulder. So let's tuck our chin, let's draw our head upward like this, but this time around I'm just going to slowly turn my head towards one side. Going all the way towards my right, you're going to notice that it hits the suboccipitals and other muscles just a little bit differently. So give that a try for 3 to 5 seconds, release it, and then repeat it on the other side. If one of those movements feels pretty weak at that point, I would throw more repetitions in, maybe about 5 to 10 until it feels like it got a really good workout. So another thing that I would recommend to take this one to the next level is to throw in some movements that are going to target the shoulders and the upper back. All of these muscles work together, so we want everything nice and strong. So for this one, I would slide forward just a little bit more to the point where your arms can go off the side. Let's get back into our original activation of the suboccipitals. Tuck your chin, push up like this, but this time around, I'm going to bend my arms, my elbows roughly at 90 degrees so they look like field goals almost, and then I'm going to just wing and drive my elbows upward towards the ceiling as much as I can. At this point, try to focus on pinching your shoulder blades too as much as you can, and you're going to feel a deep activation of the muscles throughout the upper back, working upward towards the base of the skull. 3 to 5 second hold, relax, and then repeat this 5 to 10 times. If you really want to challenge yourself though, you can do what is called an angel. So it's very similar, driving your elbows upward like this, but reach forward as much as you can, kind of shrugging your shoulders at the same time. When you can't go any further, hold this position, bring your elbows back down, and then just relax. But go through all of these movements. You're probably going to find that one just really feels tight, weak, or achy, and at that point, treat that like your weak link and throw more repetitions in until you got a really good workout. If the exercises help, please support the channel by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.